Imagine you're hanging from a tree branch by your teeth, your hands and feet unable to touch anything. Below you, person asks, why did Bodhidharma come from the west? If you don't answer, you fail to help. If you answer, you fall to your death. This is the impossible dilemma presented in case number 5 of the Gateless Gate, known as Kyogen's Man Up a Tree. It's a koan that strips away all intellectual escape routes, forcing you to confront the limits of language and thought. How would you respond? This ancient riddle isn't about finding the right words, it's about realizing that the answer lies beyond words altogether. The Gateless Gate, or Huineng, is a collection of 48 Zen Koans compiled by the Chinese monk woman Huineng in the 13th century. Koans are paradoxical anecdotes or riddles used in Zen training to break the mind's habitual reliance on logic and dualistic thinking. Case number 5 features the Zen master Kyogen Kaikan, who lived in the Tang dynasty. Kyogen was known for his sharp teaching style, using unexpected questions to jolt students into sudden awakening. This koan is particularly famous for its vivid imagery of a man caught in a life-or-death dilemma, symbolizing the human predicament of being trapped by concepts. In the Gateless Gate, woman introduces Kyogen's teaching with a brief preface before presenting the koan. Let's hear the original words that have challenged practitioners for centuries. The text reads, Kyogen said, "It is like a man up a tree, hanging from a branch by his mouth, his hands grasping no limb, his feet resting on no limb." Someone under the tree asks him, why did Bodhidharma come from the west? If he does not answer, he fails to respond to the question. If he does answer, he loses his life. At such a time, how should he respond? This is the core of the koan. The man represents every one of us, clinging to concepts and words, the branch by the mouth. The question about Bodhidharma is a classic Zen inquiry into the essence of reality. To answer with words is to fall into duality, to remain silent is to evade. The koan demands a response that transcends both speech and silence. There is a famous story of a monk who approached his master with this koan. The master said nothing but simply pointed to a tree. The monk, confused, said, "I don't understand." The master then climbed the tree, hung by his teeth, and looked at the monk. Suddenly, the monk laughed and bowed. He had seen that the answer was not in words but in the direct action of being fully present. Another story, when a student asked the same koan to a modern Zen teacher, the teacher simply dropped a cup of tea. The shattering sound was the response. These stories illustrate that the koan is not a puzzle to be solved intellectually but a call to embody the answer in the moment. The man up a tree is a metaphor for the human condition. We are suspended by our attachment to thoughts and words. The mouth symbolizes speech and concepts. The question, why did Bodhidharma come from the West, is a Zen code for, what is the ultimate truth, or what is the nature of mind? The dilemma is that any conceptual answer misses the point, yet not answering seems irresponsible. The koan reveals that the self that is trapped is itself an illusion. There is no one up the tree, there is only the tree, the branch, the mouth, the question, and the questioner, all empty of inherent existence. The way out is to realize that the situation is already complete. Woman himself comments, if you can answer without moving your lips, you are a true teacher of all beings. The answer is not a verbal response but a direct demonstration of non-dual awareness. For example, you might simply let go of the branch, not by dying, but by realizing there was never anyone to fall. In daily life, this koan teaches us to release our grip on fixed ideas and respond to life spontaneously, without the mediation of conceptual thought. How can we apply this ancient wisdom today? Next time you feel caught in a mental dilemma, like a difficult decision or a conflict, imagine yourself as the man up the tree. Notice how you're clinging to thoughts. I should say this, what if? The koan invites you to let go of the branch. Not by choosing silence or speech, but by being fully present. Practice this, in a stressful conversation, pause and take a breath. Instead of reacting with a rehearsed response, listen deeply. Trust that the right action will arise naturally. Another exercise, sit quietly and repeat the koan to yourself. When a thought arises, don't follow it, just hang by the branch of awareness. Eventually, the branch breaks, and you fall into the vastness of pure presence. The answer is not in the mouth, but in the silence that speaks. So, dear friend, when you encounter the impossible, remember the man up the tree. Don't look for words. Don't look for silence. Just be the tree, the branch, the mouth, and the question. In that unity, the answer is already there. Thank you for journeying with us today. May you find freedom in the spaces between thoughts. Until next time, stay present.